for the second league of the day, we're going to be playing Grixis Delver. This is the day of Delvers, so nobody should be surprised here, but Grixis Delver is a deck I have won an Open with, and I won a Classic with, so it's a deck that is very near and dear to my heart, and I have had some pretty reasonable results with, but then they banned Deathrite Shaman, which was a big reason why I think I was winning so much with it, is because, like, that card was broken, but, like, well, I don't know if that card was broken, but the strategy was definitely broken. I personally think True-Name plus Probe was a little too broken. I wish they would have banned True-Name over Deathrite, but that's neither here nor there. That's not really an argument for this video. But apparently it's still alive and kicking. It's currently the most popular deck on Goldfish, and this is a list from my good friend Dylan Hovey. Shout out to Dylan Hovey. Rates my stream a lot. Great streamer. Highly recommend. Check him out. I have links all over to like some of my social media of like where he's rated me, so he shouldn't be too hard to find. Groovy Hoovy. But, anyways. So, this is the list he topped into the challenge with. And we're going to give it a shot. So, it's Stifle Bob. There's Stifles and there's Bobs. So, not really hard to figure that one out. But, this has 19 lands in it. That's kind of a lot. But I guess we have, like, 3 true names. And we have, like, more creatures. Like, we want our Pyromancers to be good. And, like, a lot of our lands are Wastelandable. Like, we don't have a island. So, there's a good chance, like, especially against Wasteland decks, we want to draw multiple lands. So, you just see, like, a pile of lands in this deck. So, yeah, we have 19 lands. We have no basics, 4 Wastelands. I don't agree with the no basics, necessarily. I kind of want an island in this deck. But, hey, we're going to try it. We're going to try it as is. Bloodstained Mire also kind of seems like some nonsense. But, hey, whatever. I guess it fetches both of our duels. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fetch lands. We have 7 fetchables. That's pretty reasonable. It's the kind of split that Delver would probably almost certainly always play at 19 lands. And we have the 4 Wastelands. No real math here. Yeah, big rip Deathrite Shaman. Everybody put an F in the chat for Deathrite Shaman. We got our 4/4 on Brainstorm Ponder. Not really much to talk about there. They're broken. More at 11. 4 Stifle is a lot. That's a lot of Stifles. We're planning on stifling the shit out of our opponents. I don't know how that's going to go, but it's our plan. We have a Forked Bolt. This is actually like very similar to like kind of what I was playing in the last league. We got 4 Lightning Bolts and a Forked Bolt. I really like the Forked Bolt. I think it's good right now. And this is kind of doing a lot of what we were doing in our last league, where we're just like cantrip and stifling, bolting on like the Forked Bolt for like creatures that go wide. Also goes face, so it's good in the main deck, better than something like Electrickery, which we see in the sideboard. We have 4 Dazes. Makes a lot of sense. We're a Delver deck. This card's broken. We have 2 Spell Pierce. I kind of talked in my previous video where I had 4 in my deck, how that card's good. I think this card's really good right now. It's good again, like, it's good. It's fine in the main deck in the Delver mirrors, but like in general, it's actually one of your worst cards there. But like, it's good against Prison. It's good against the Fair decks. It's good against the combo decks. It's just good against all the other archetypes for the most part. And so I'm really happy to have Spell Pierce in this deck. Dark Confidant is the card that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. This is something that's kind of a new innovation. I don't know. Creatures aren't really dying in this format right now, like as much. There's not as much removal. There's just like a lot of people like playing Depths and Prison and Combo. Like there's just not as much removal. And so like your creature's more likely to live, which means like you want to be playing something like Bob so that you can like start getting ahead. But I don't know. Apparently it's been really good in the deck, and apparently don't board it out like ever, which is kind of odd to me. Then we have Young Pyromancer. This is a card that like I'd like to talk about for just a second. This card feels so much worse in Legacy right now than it did, especially if there's no Cabal Therapy in the list. This card feels really bad in Legacy since Deathrite was banned. Well, and Probe was banned. When they banned Deathrite and Probe, like both of those were big hits to this card. And this card is like much more noticeably worse. Like it is just like so much more clunky. It's harder to protect. You're less likely to get a token on the first turn you play it. There's just been a million things wrong with this card since like they banned Deathrite Shaman, and I have not been a huge fan of it at all. But we're playing 3, and we're gonna hope they're good. 4 Delver Secrets. This is a Delver deck. We're playing 4 Delvers. Just how it goes. True-Name Nemesis. 3 of them. Cards broken. I think this card is just absolutely absurd. And lastly, a Gurmag Angler. Gurmag in our Bob deck is weird. I wouldn't mind it not being a Gurmag Angler and being something else, but Gurmag is really good, so it doesn't really surprise me that like that's kind of where we've went. Previously, decks used to play like 2 True Names, 2 Gurmags. It doesn't surprise me that we've kind of split 1 for 1, so that like Bob's a little bit better. And last but not least, Force of Will. Card's really good in tempo decks. Even once again with Bob, flipping 5 drops doesn't feel great, but supposedly 5 drops it to cast most of the time we lose a life. That just sucks, but I don't know. Like I said, a lot of our deck is like our CMC is really low otherwise, so we can have like a couple like one-off like fat stuff and hopefully not die. Bloodstained Mire gives you an edge when you're stifling people. Won't expect it, I guess. Sure. I guess Bloodstained Mire gives you an advantage when stifling people. That's kind of hot. But at the same time, I don't know. It seems kind of mopey. I don't really know what to think of it. I mean, it fetches all your lands, so it's hard to complain. It just feels weird. Where was I going with this? Yes, sideboard. That's the main deck. The main deck's not super interesting. Like I said, I kind of pointed out at the beginning the things that are really, really different. That's like the Confidants and the Stifles. There's like a pile of Stifles and a pile of Confidants. Other than that, it's pretty stock Grixis Delver. Sideboard, kind of the same stuff you normally see going on. I guess we'll start here. 2 Abrade. This card's really good right now, especially against mono red and D&T. Being able to blow up artifacts and kill creatures in the same card is fantastic. Along the same vein of being against D&T, we have Electrickery and Grim Lavamancer. This is just good at killing a lot of like small creatures. Same with this. Both of them pretty quick to cast, so they're cheap. They kill a lot of creatures, generally more than one creature for one card, so like that makes sense. There's a lot of equity. Whereas this card's flexible. This card's like narrow but more powerful, so we kind of get some variety in our sideboard there. I kind of wish this was a 1-1 split with Pyroblast and Red Elemental Blast, even though we have Young Pyromancer in our deck. Obviously, Red Elemental Blast is you can't just cast it to make a token like you can with Young Pyromancer, and you can't build Storm Count with it, but there's no Flush of Storms in this deck, so the Storm Count thing doesn't matter. And like I think there's more Cabal therapies running around, and like I guess Meddling Mage is also something to consider, but I don't think that card's really running around. I think there's just like enough Cabal therapies running around that like having the split there seems much more relevant than like occasionally trying to randomly make a token. So I don't know. But either way, we have 2 Pyroblasts. They're good against the fair decks, good against blue cards. The blue's busted in Legacy. Shouldn't really be surprised to see that in a deck that can play red. Izzet Staticaster, once again, we really, really don't like small creatures. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill him real dead. We're going to kill him. We're going to kill him very dead. Look at all these dead. So this card is the best card you can possibly play against Infect. And it is, I don't know, it's just a very good card. So I'm pretty happy to have it in the deck, I think. It's a little pricey, and I'm not sure if it's necessary, but why not? We're going to try to figure it out. What's next? Let's go into the Surgicals. Surgical, I can talk about this card every time. It's just you always see it. There's like Blackguard Reanimator. There's Loam decks. There's just a billion reasons to have this card in your sideboard. It's the best, most efficient, and quickest graveyard hit you can play, and it matters a lot for that it is very quick against Blackguard Reanimator, which actually tends to be pretty popular online, because you can grind through a lot of leagues really quickly. Diabolic Edict. This is for True Names, Gurmags, Merit Lages, you name it. Big stuff that bolts don't kill. It's for big stuff that bolts don't kill that also may be indestructible for whatever reason. So, Diabolic Edict, 2 in the sideboard. I kind of like it. I like it a lot right now. There's people are playing Depths, people are playing Reanimator or whatever. Like, I just think it's really good. Bitterblossom, this is a card I was talking about in the previous league a lot. This is like your trump card in the fair matchups. If people are trying to play fair, this card will body them. Just make it a bunch of 1/1s. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about. It's pretty good. It's pretty powerful. And so yeah, like that's basically what it's there for. It's kind of like reasonable against Shadow and stuff like that, but like in general, it's there for the fair matchups, just like the trump card. Vendilion Clique is the best possible card you can play against combo. It is both disruption and a clock on the same card, and it also has like some equity in some of the other matchups. Like I really like it against D&T, for instance. I think it's very good in that matchup. You can like take equipment after they Stoneforge for it. You can like click them in response to like Vials. It's also just a reasonable attacker and blocker. I just really like that card in the matchup, for instance. So it's just very flexible, and I'm a big fan of the card, and I'm happy to see it being played again. I really miss the days where this card was being played a bunch, but this card really overshadowed Clique as your like 3-drop of choice to be good against removal. It's like also a good clock. Lastly, Grafdigger's Cage. I don't know. I don't know why this card's in our deck. I feel like it should be another Surgical. Like the time where like you care about the creatures is like against elves. Like because of Natural Order and Green Sun Zenith decks, but I don't think this card's inherently better than Surgical against the Reanimator decks. And I'm not sure it's better against... I guess it's better against Dredge. I don't know. Surgical's better in multiples against Dredge, though, so, like... If I would, like, draw... I don't know. I don't really know. I guess it's better against Dredge, but, like, it doesn't really feel necessary. I don't know. We're going to try it out. Dylan liked it. We're gonna try it. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do before we go in? I'd be down. Try True Angler, True Pyromancer. Feels really bad in our Bob deck. Electrickery, I wonder who helped with that. Little nice Baleful Tricks. Here's a horde of fairies. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Baleful Tricks gets pretty embarrassed by some Bitterblossoms. All right, let's throw more money in the garbage. I might be running low on money. I've scrubbed out of a lot of legacy leagues. Not quite yet, though. Not quite yet. I'm not dead yet. We're still in it. Thanks to somebody that's still here from Twitch. We've been live for about 2.5-ish hours playing some Delver decks. Really appreciate it. If you didn't get a chance to check out my other video, it is somewhere on my YouTube, likely in the Legacy channel. Tried a blue-red Curious Obsession deck. Pretty big fan of it. It's pretty sweet. Might play it this weekend. Alright, let's go. Let's play some Magic. Play some Magic. Would you like to play first? Love to. Blech. I guess we're on the play. Is this hand ridiculous on the play? I feel like this is good. Alright, I'm going to keep it. I'm a monster. I'm a monster. Hate me. Will O'Neill. Alright, Will O'Neill. Hopefully you're going to die to the Stifle, because that's what I got going on. Being able to hold up Stifle plus Bolt, like, turn 1 just feels really good. Alright, go. It's aight. You have land Brainstorm. What's the problem? I see land Brainstorm. Normally I require a little bit more than land Brainstorm, alright? I usually want 2 lands in a Brainstorm before I start keeping X's. And there's a lot of X's here. This is an X. This is an X. Or one of these is an X. I have to choose. Either way, I have 2 X's. Go. Why are you doing this to me, opponent? Why did you just, like, sit there? Fetch, I dare you. Oh, yeah. I don't know what Wooded Foothills is, but hopefully it's elves and not lands, and so I don't feel like an idiot for fetching this, but whatever. I guess we don't really have another choice. Land. Ding. Don't I feel like a big idiot, though? Let's Brainstorm. Ding. Ding, 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 ding. I don't know how many of these Bolt spells I want. So I'm going to put back 2 of them and keep the lands and plan to, like, quick Angler and stuff. What you doing, opponent? What you got? I have nothing. I'm just an innocent moron. Trying to do innocent moron things. Is this Burn? Oh, God, I kept Confidant against Burn. Blech. Well, F. I think I want to keep the Bolt on top of my deck. And I think I'm willing to take a point to do so. God, this is going to suck when we get popped, though. Can we play Gurmag this turn? So if we Bolt, that's 4. We fetch, that's 5. 6, 7. Math checks out. We could just not play Pyromancer. We could, like, Bolt plus Gurmag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Bolt this. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. That's the quickest clock, so we're going to put it in play. Next turn, we're going to Pyromancer plus Lightning Bolt. Hopefully they're missing on lands and just have a bunch of, like, mopey bolts and shit. And so, like, we're going to win this race with a Gurmag Angler. Not getting burned on turn 1 because the Stifle is, like, big brain, though. Yes! Alright. You guys have spammed the chat. If you don't hit second land, it's real bad real quick. Drake, I'm sending a Volk with Kid for Austin. Sure, 2 lands. Jeez. We gonna cut Bob in game 2? Yeah, no kidding. Dovesar, what's up, brother? We've just got Lava Spiked. And Rift Bolt has been suspended. Alright, well, we drew a Bolt anyway. Alright, I think you're just, like, dead next turn, right? We just, like, Bolt them in step, put them to 11, and we have 8. Yeah, we have exact season play if they, like, unless they shoot our Pyromancer, which is just great for us. What are you targeting with this, homie? Are you targeting me? Alright. Alright. You're like Dobbs. You don't know you're Dobbs, but you are. Are we getting popped? Please don't pop me. Oh, no. Don't pop me, daddy. Eidolon. Bolt. Supposed to bolt it. You. Face. Face! Upstairs! Alright. I feel like this may have been some missequencing on their end. This definitely looks like some missequencing on their end. Okay. Oh, wow. Is there a way to win this game? 8. We're a point short. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yeah, if we bolt it, they go to 9. We attack for 8. Okay. Whatever, they have to block. I think they have to block Gurmag. If they block here, it takes 6, they don't have bolt. So yeah, like they have to just like make an unfavorable block. Which kind of sucks to suck. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh no, opponent, what went wrong? Pew! Gotcha! Gah! Alright. This card cannot get out of my deck fast enough. See ya. Stifle probably actually sucks. Despite the fact they have fetch lands in their deck. Although we can stifle a Rift Bolt. Come off suspend. That's kind of hot. Okay. This is beginning to sound a little bit better. We have no cards for this matchup. Actual none. Vendilion Clique's actually pretty good. Good God. No Flusterstorms too? Oh my God. We're going to get bodied. I don't know how we possibly win this matchup. Yeah. We just have like nothing. Like I'm considering like some number of edicts. That's just where we're at. God. Wasteland's literally only there as like insurance against their pops. Vomit. True-Name's also slow as shit. Daze is just like okay as fuck on the draw. We're gonna cut at least one on the draw. Maybe we can't. Maybe we just don't have room. Good God, Edict has to be better. Hopefully they don't cut all the creatures. Alright, never mind. I'm not cutting Daze. I lied. Get this other Edict out of my deck. We're gonna get bodied. Man, Bob really shined there. Yeah, no kidding. Did you not put Clique in my deck? I definitely meant to put Clique in my deck. Okay, I did put Clique in my deck. Ding. Alright. Hopefully they'll suspend a Rift Bolt on turn 1 and we just get to like body them for it. That'd be real nice. Keep. Turn 1 Delver is the best thing you can be doing against this deck, at least. Mountain. Creature. Alright. Land. Take our 2. I think we're going to have a hard time winning this one. So we can put our Delver into play. I think I need to find removal, though. Like, I think I should start casting cantrips. Yeah, like, we need to find removal spells. I put a billion of them in my deck. Do I have to move to discards? What the hell? Alright. We'll just discard a fetch land. Since those lose us life. Oh God, I don't have Eidolon too. Okay, that's still pretty bad. Alright, well, yeah, that's really bad. Okay, cut it out. Was that a lightning bolt? Okay. It's something. Let's put our Delver in play. Delver. And pass. We're gonna bolt, which I like. We're gonna like try to opportunistically bolt things. Jesus. Are you bolting what? This? Me? Bolt me? Okay. This will bolt that. Before the other prowess gets online. Could have spell pierced that bolt, but I think that's gonna be worth more damage. Oh no, am I getting blasted? We're getting freaking skewered? IRL Mage, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it the best. I think we're dead, though. You're following just in time to see me die. Okay, well, it's got to be a good one. Ponder. I don't think that does it. Yep. Have to chomp. So we could bolt this, take 2, go to 1. Yikes. Should only going to 1 is right. Nice. Zeke Canner, what's up, Zach? How's it going? We're getting bodied by Burn. We won game 1, but we're getting bodied this game by Burn. How was your stream? Thanks for the host, buddy. I really appreciate it. You're the best. I still don't know what to do. Like, the spell pierce I feel like is gonna be hard to line up, but like they're gonna draw a spell eventually. The question is like if it's like a skewer, then like maybe there's a chance if we live, then we get to spell pierce it. Either way, we're not spell piercing something this turn. So I guess we should just like put the Stifle back in the spell pierce and just like play like this. Why does this feel bad? This feels bad for some reason. There's a good chance we're like never going to get to crack this. So we can... They can't have a spell here. Oh, maybe we should put the land on top. Yeah, whatever. I'm bad. Bolt this. Please don't have a spell. If you have any spell, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Alright, I'll take my 1. Go to 2. Now we can force. We can't fetch. The question is, like, is fetching worth it? What is the creature? What are you doing? Oh, I'm getting skewered. Alright, I guess we're going to pay 1, and we're going to force it. Okay. Well, that sucks. They should have gone for that, like, combat, I guess. I don't really know. Just whatever. We can't win. We can't win if they draw a spell anyway, so they have to draw a land here and basically brick for the rest of the game. Just for one. SCG ready if I go. Yeah, no kidding. Are you considering not going? What's up, Jen? How's it going? That's a pretty ponder. Why, thank you. Our opponent has masterfully top-decked a Lava Spike. Yeah, we just took a bunch of early damage on those creatures that game. Like, being on the draw is so hard to win. Once again, still don't have a ton for this matchup. I don't think Electrickery is good enough by any margin. There's this. Maybe there's an argument for the second Edict on the play over a Stifle. Maybe Stifle's like just not that good. We just like want a billion removal spells because the creatures are how they get under us. We don't really block very well, and like, yeah, I don't know. I think just having a pile of removal, like they're bolts I can interact with. If they draw the bolts I can interact with, then we're probably okay. Would you like to play first? Would love to. Oh god, no threat. No threat, but Stifle. Thing is, Wasteland doesn't really do anything. Insulates me against pop, but like, god, having that Brainstorm looks so good. And that Daze is, I think this Daze is going to get a lot of equity. Fine, fine. I may not be able to. Why? What's going on? Mr. Zachary? Yeah, no Flush Storm is a big turnoff, I agree. Alright, let's ponder, try to find like a threat. None of these are a threat, so we're gonna easy shuffle these. That's not what I said, any order shuffle. I chose to shuffle. Drew the same Wasteland. Alright, well, Wasteland is probably the worst possible draw in my deck. Definitely looking to brainstorm these away. If they play a creature on one, I'm gonna daze the crap out of it. No! I should have left up Stifle. This sucks. Everything went wrong. Don't play a creature. Oh my god, stop. Alright, yeah, we just gotta let that not happen. Can't afford to take these early points of damage. Opponent considering paying for it. Lightning Bolt. That's a good draw. Now we get to hold up Stifle and Bolt. Maybe they'll have a second fetch land for their second land. That'd be kind of hot. Second land. No! Damn it. Alright, what do you got? What are you doing? You don't just have nothing. That's just not true. I don't know what you have, but I refuse to believe it's nothing. Brainstorm. At least it's not an island, I guess. What are you doing? Are you pyroblasting this? Oh no, you're bolting me. I'm fine with all of this. Okay. I've been bolted infinity times. God. I'm gonna put back a Wasteland and a Fetch Land. Play this and ship. Ugh. Hey. Maybe they'll fetch. We'll get them. I don't think they're going to fetch, chat. How many burn spells do you have? We'll stop my turn. I don't actually know if I would Stifle here. Ugh. Sure. Tilt. Here's our clock. This is what we got. I got this too, I guess. This is kind of nice. Yeah, sure. Are we getting Pyroblasted? Please don't Pyroblast me. That would be really frustrating. What is happening to me? Pop for 6. Jesus Christ. Name you. Yep. I mean, I don't know what our other options were. Our options were also like, just never play our true name. This feels pretty bad. Like, this keeps creatures in check, and they just haven't drawn any creatures. They've drawn a bunch of fetch lands, though. Guess that helps. It's been a free bolt. Family issues? Oh, that sucks. Drake's face when he thought Pyroblast. So this is what we're going to be doing in Syracuse? Dying? Almost certainly. This is probably exactly what's going to happen to me in Syracuse. They're just going to get bolted out. We won game 1 against Burn. How are we losing this sideboard games? Because we have no damn Flusterstorms. Oh, why don't we have Flusterstorms? Yeah, I'll take $1 billion. My dad. That should put me to 3. I'm actual 3. Yeah, sure. I'm dead. You got me. Burn, man. Burn. Yeah. We tried. We got burned. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to mulligan that hand. The thing is, like, it's obvious they had all their creatures in on the play. They probably boarded some of them out on the draw, but, like, I don't think they boarded a lot of them out. Like, you just don't have that many good cards in the matchup. So, like, I still think they had a lot of creatures. That hand checked creatures, not their spells. Our opening hand from last game checked spells, not creatures. And so, like, if we reverse the hands from those 2 games, I think we just easily win that match. But, like, because we drew wrong half on both of those games, even with a Brainstorm, it just, like, we got bodied. Yes, Teddy, that is quite accurate. We are very dead. Ugh, that sucks. Man. Legacy Burn frustrates me so much more than Modern Burn. Even though Modern Burn's a much better deck. I think that's what frustrates me about the deck. Is that, like, Legacy Burn is just such a worse deck that, like, when I play my terrible fair decks that just get bodied by it, like, I just feel like a big idiot. I'm like, I don't want to put cards in my sideboard for Burn. Like, I can justify it in Modern, where I'm like, alright, like, in Modern, Burn's a pretty popular deck. I can justify playing some stuff that, like, gains some life in my deck. Whereas, like, in Legacy, I'm just like, I'm not playing cards for Burn. So, like, it's just not happening. I'm not going to prepare for Burn. And then, like, I just get burned. I'm like, this sucks. Just like this hand. This sucks. This is the same hand, minus a card. Sure. Any second land, I can cast that. Is that any remotely close to an argument for it? I don't think so. Wasteland. Alright. Well. That's a thing. This is also a thing. Much rather Stifle their mana. I want them to Wasteland me. We're the Delver deck, so, like, okay. Okay. I have 4 Volcanics in my deck. I didn't think they were going to... I didn't know what they were, so I feel a little dumb. I thought they were going to Stifle me a little more aggressively, but... Dang. I'm happy to draw that Wasteland. Let's see if we can draw some more lands. Oh, jeez. Shuffle my library. What's your Delver? That's good. Looking for a fetch land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe they'll let me untap and play a Delver. Nope. Alright, I guess we're just going to Wasteland each other out of this game. I'm here for it. We're playing 19 lands. That's not a land. Did I play this? I guess I'll play this in case I draw the Volcanic. I can play the Pyromancer. Sure. Yeah, we can do it on my turn. Ooh. Sure. We're going to do it. We're going to do it just because I have the Delver. And I feel like, given that I've seen Windswept Heath and Karakas, I think this is a creature deck. So. Oh, that's not the color I want. So. Like, there's a good chance, like, everything's going to work. Like, they've been through 2 Wastelands, we've been through 2 Wastelands. We have a Delver and a land, and they have nothing right now. Oh, they have a Bayou? What am I playing against? This sucks. What do we got? Underground Sea. Do not want to reveal that. Combat. Attack for 1. Look at all these lands we've drawn. We've drawn so many lands. Oh, my God. Tapping is so hard. Alright, what's up? Should I prep for regionals with Burn or Humans? Enlightened Master, I think I'll play Humans. Is this lands? What the hell is this? Is this Agrolome? Sure. Hydroblast! Yes. We can play Hydroblast. It's probably the best red card we can play. Maverick? This is a weird Maverick hand. Maverick usually has, like, creatures. Yes, I'd like to reveal this. Alright, well, you have Mazavith, I guess. Mazavith pretty bad against Young Pyromancer. Look at all these Mazavith things. I feel kind of dumb for Wastelanding them, finding out they have a Mazavith in their freaking deck, but they still only have 1 mana, so I guess I don't care that much. If this is a mana creature, it is dying. It is dying a horrible fiery death. Oh yeah, this thing is dead. This thing just doesn't even know what the light of day ever looked like. See ya. Gone. Out of my house. See ya. No mana for you. Always yields. Make 1. Boop. Huh, good card. It's a good card. That qualifies. Attacks. Feel pretty squarely in the driver's seat. But this Mazavith means that we're like kind of just going to be taking a while to win the game. This pirate, like, basically this Mazavith always checks the Delver, so it's going to kind of be like the Delver's already removed. Like, the Mazavith was just a free removal spell for Delver secrets that you have to tap every turn and waste my time on. So basically, you can view this board state like we only have the Pyromancer in play. And so it's a little slow, but it's fine. Go. Go. Play another creature that does the lightning bolt. Because I have more bolts. Alright, if I bolt them, puts them to 10, then we attack for 4, put them to 6. Doesn't really do much, so I can hold the bolt 1 more turn. Oh, that Daze is spicy too. This door really feels like it's closing on my opponent. Ugh. Please no Tabernacle. Yeah, Tabernacle would be bad. Tabernacle would be poor. But they have to basically play it out of hand, because I can counter basically any way they have to get it into play. And they are choosing to go to discards. Do not recommend that, opponent. Yeah, bolting them is still not really helpful. This land is sweet. Am I supposed to play this True-Name? I'll have to look at this here in a second. Put them to 7. Bolt them to 4. No, I'm not. I'm not supposed to play this True-Name. Alright. We can always play the True-Name later, too. We done? We done here? We should be done here. Alright, I think this is now lethal. Boop. Bolt you. Done. They don't want to play Magic anymore. Alright, well, that was a stupid game. But we got them. Alright, what do we put them on? We put them on Agrolome or Maverick? Our Dark Confidant's the truth, Justin Brickman says. Define the truth. They've done literal nothing thus far. I played against Burn and got them out of my deck as quickly as I possible could. And I played against, like, whatever that was. That was the first game of that game. Agrolome. Alright, cool. I figured I was going to put them on Agrolome, but, you know, figured I'd ask. Kind of like Vendilion Clique. Braid's pretty good. Want these for knights. Kind of want this card. I don't know how much like stuff that kills Dryad Arbors only I want in my deck. I guess I want this. This card's pretty good. Put this one in my deck. Alright. I want forces out, I think. Yeah, maybe not. Don't really love Stifle here. They are a Chalice deck. I think I'd rather cut Stifle. True-Name's great. I want to shave on forces. I don't think I want all four. I want all my lands. Vendilion Clique might be bad. I think it's like pretty good against their lands and it's a good quick clock. What's up? Has been claiming they're good, but I haven't gotten to play with them yet lately. I don't know. I haven't been impressed this far, but I haven't really played that much. Can't really just get cucked. It's the man, the legend, Mr. Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence? I 5-0 with Bad and Chad 5-0 with... Yeah, I mean, I know. Chad has been doing nothing but talking about how much he 5-0'd with Bob. But I believe he also 0-5'd with this deck as well, so I'm going to take all that with a grain of salt. I guess we're like... Bringing Bitterblossom as a threat, and then like, you don't need some of the other stuff. I'm like beginning to wonder if all this removal shit is necessary. Maybe if we have Bitterblossom, we don't want the Clique. I really want this Clique for some reason. I have 45 seconds to cut 2 cards out of my deck. I really like Spell Pierce. Alright, let's just do some calculated trimming, shall we? We're going to do like this. All of that math I just did in my head. Lavaman sucks? Fine. Oh, too late. Lavaman seems fine. Is it really that bad? I could buy it's that bad. I just like don't feel like it's that bad. Our opponent did the calculated 61 card special. Bad versus Last Hope and only kills Bob. That's not true. It kills Dryad Arbor too. Kills Scoos before you can hit creatures, and is actually good against Scoos by killing creatures, right? Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's keep this pretty rancid hand. If we get Chalice on one, we're going to die. But we have Fetch Lands to Feeler Grim Lavamancer, which is nice. Let's play this. Fetch. We'll grab Volcanic. Fetching to play around Stifle makes a lot of sense. They're not in our deck anymore, but it makes a lot of sense. Feel kind of dumb. Wish I could have Wastelanded them. Boop, boop, boop. So now we have Bob checked multiple ways. We have Liliana checked through Wasteland plus Stifle. And we have plenty of lands to like not get Wastelanded out. I'm gonna daze the shit out of this. Okay, that didn't. I'm not dazing that. Not dazing that. Another land. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I don't recommend playing a Dark Confidant. Abrupt Decay. Okay. Okay. I think you don't need shit to Chalice. You have Daze plus True-Name, so IDK. I don't think I would just truck up. Truck on to True-Name Nemesis. You don't want a Wasteland? I think I want a Wasteland, right? Like, I want this Daze to get equity. Like, we have 1 billion lands, so, like, I want to fight the Wasteland battle. I think I want to fight the Wasteland battle. Depends on the draw. They have 1 million 3-drops. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my point. Although they, like, obviously have a lot of lands, right? Because they cycle Tranquil Ticket. Let's see what this is. Depends on what we draw pretty heavily, I think. Oh, God. Now I want to Brainstorm. All right, we have two distinct plans here. So we have the Wasteland them off of green and just like see where it goes. I think they have another land, right? So like we have the Wasteland off green. They probably play at least one more land, and we might have to Daze, and like we're just planning on playing this True-Name and turn to like 1 billion. Like we're just like not playing this True-Name anytime soon. Or we can be like, all right, my plan is this True-Name, and we can Brainstorm, fetch, try to like set up my hand better, get rid of some of these freaking lands, and plan to just like True-Name them. Because they have, this is post board, and they have like Deluge and Liliana's, it makes me not want to True-Name. Or just like go all in on this True-Name. I'll just land go, I think. Gosh. Yeah. Alright. We're going to listen to the delicious waffles, because waffles are delicious. Can also Brainstorm. I mean, I'm probably going to Brainstorm. There's a chance, if we're on this line, there's a chance I just fetch and Daze. Like, if they go to Liliana here, like, I just, like, fetch, cast the Daze. Just so, oh, wait, I don't have to, like, pay mana. Also, like, look at this freaking mana base. Where's the price of progress when you need one? Alright, let's get this shit out of here. Yeah, I think I'm dazing that. This thing's a million. Yeah, we're gonna cast Daze. We're on the Slam True-Name plan. Just gonna Daze this. Yeah, this is fine. Blue, cast Daze. Gotcha. Look at that. Is that powerful opponent? God, I hope so. Alright. Gurmag Angler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Wasteland. Right? Wasteland to 5, 6, 7. We could Wasteland him. Is Wasteland Angler something I'm interested in? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm very interested in Wasteland Angler. Because if it eats shit to a Liliana, then I feel better. Sup? What's up, Watch Wolf? I forget if I know you IRL. Why? Watch Wolf, you definitely know me IRL. I would punt then shame in stream since you are already ahead of me. Very well. Yeah, that's better than True-Name, Waste Screen, than Slam Angler. Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. I wanted to see your thoughts. Definitely like this. Maybe there's a chance. They play Sword in their sideboard sometimes, right? There's a chance maybe I was supposed to lace the Light Source, but green is like their primary color, so F it. Boop, boop. Alright, let's Stifle Bob some people. They have like 2 Source of Plowshares? Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, like, what green cards am I really scared of, though, right? Like if I just, like, waste this, like, what am I scared of out of them? I don't really know. Grove. That's a green source, I guess. It's Liliana. That's fine. Now we get to Now we get to play our True-Name. I will sack this one. And then, I'm glad we didn't go for the Wasteland, then, like, try to keep them off lands plan, because they just, like, had 1 billion lands. Alright, let's slam the True-Name. Slam jam, thank you, ma'am. Boop, boop, boop. Here's your name. I'm gonna name you. Go. As long as they don't follow up with something nuts. Yeah, I mean, if they have more, like, things, then, like, should probably do. Like, their hands kind of sucked. Oh, no. An actual strip mine. Fack. Okay. Well, now I don't want to discard this land. Dicks. I'm gonna discard a land. Maybe like discarding a land in the face of a Ghost Quarter just puts a Fear of God in them. They just have a bunch of lands in hand and they're not gonna Wasteland me. What do you think? This might just be another Liliana and I feel like a stupid idiot. Bleh! Okay. Jesus Christ. Are you done with this? Alright. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Interesting. Learn. Okay. So, yeah, I want to put this, play this, and hope they brick. Please brick. All right, please brick. I got nothing. Look, no hands. Please brick. You have not bricked thus far. That's a brick. Deal. Okay, it's gone. The secret is I want my top card. Blah, 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 blah. And I also don't care about black. This is gone. Cannot get rid of it fast enough. And before they draw P-Fire, hope they Ghost Quarter us. Are we shuffling this? I think we are. Yes. Okay. It feels stupid. Like, I don't mind. I didn't mind drawing that top card, I guess. But, like, it feels stupid to, like, clear my Brainstorm for me. Huh. Yeet. Yeet. This is pretty good against Liliana if they have it. It's good against most of their deck. The problem is if they draw Knight, we are, like, dead or Reno cubed. What you got, opponent? What is this? Another Liliana? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, minus me. Minus me, daddy. 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 Gotcha. Okay, goodbye. It's a gone. Blech! Okay, damn it. Go. Yeah, that bolt was powerful. That bolt was powerful. Are they done drawing runners? They have a billion mana sources in their deck. Come on. Wasteland. All right. Fuck off with this. Pick your Punishing Fire back up. What's up, 10 in? Hate playing against green-based deck like this. I don't hate it. It's not awful, Watch Wolf. Just try to hope my cantrip decision making allows me to outsmart them, but I think they're advantaged. I mean, I think they're definitely advantaged. Like, they're just like a deck that has a bunch of mana sources that goes over the top of us. Like, I think they're very certainly advantaged. Why is my opponent in the tank on this? Pick your freaking Punishing Fire up. You're not just going to not pick it up. Unless you're trying to think you're going to play around Surgical, which you still can't. I don't understand. Why are we in the tank here? Maybe they tried to message me, and I just don't respond to messages. I think I would have drawn the Brainstorm next turn. Why? So you could just convert this Blossom into something else? I want to play this Blossom. I want to ponder and try to find the black source and get it into play. Especially if they try to hit like another Punishing Fire. Hey, look, they found the line. You're owning. You're owning. Try for this Blossom and something else. I think we're in favor, but I don't think this matchup's super terrible. No, I don't think it's like super awful. Of course, they draw a green source immediately. This has been a bit much. I don't really think I want the Brainstorm that much. I want to find a black source. Feck. Do I want to draw 2 Brainstorms? Is 2 Brainstorms better than random draws? So Brainstorm's definitely better than a random draw, so I guess we should just like top both and just draw the second Brainstorm before making a move. I think I'm going to do that. Go. Alright, hey, they whiffed. Puke. Maybe they didn't whiff? Why are we stopping your second main? Hello? Opponent? Oh, fuck you. Alright. Thanks. God damn it. Am I going to keep this Bitterblossom and try to hit a black source? So, like, my options here are shuffle away the Wasteland or the Bitterblossom. The Bitterblossom's a threat. And the fact that we're top decking makes me really want it. It's a threat resilient. Yeah, I think... I really want to cut them off green again, though. What do you think, chat? But this Wasteland... Yeah, this Wasteland's, like, pretty good. I think this decision's close. The question is, like, where do I want to be in the matchup? Because if I Brainstorm and find the Black Source this turn, I still can't cast it. I would have to draw it off the top. Whereas, like, Wasteland off green keeps them from knighting me, but, like, they can still Confidant, and they have a billion mana sources in their deck. I think that swings it. I don't want this Wasteland. This is what not playing a basic feels like. We should just have a basic in this deck. Not having this basic island has been egregious. We could Spell Pierce another one. That's not worth it. I'm brainstorming. Fetch land? Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. They don't play discard spells, right? Hopefully not. Alright. I can cut them off green, red, or white. I cut them off double black, too. I'm cutting off green. All the spells are green. Okay. I think I would get rid of Wasteland. Nah, I want to keep the Wasteland for the same reason we kept Wasteland before. Or like we wanted Wasteland, right? I think that Spell Pierce is pretty rancid, and I think this Daze is fantastic. Black, blue, play this. Until Jerry Lawrence says hi. Alright, what's up? I missed one by Corkscrew. Oh, haha, you're playing against the Leaving a Legacy host? Is that who this is? Do I care about this? Like, my plan is kill them with this, but I guess if I draw 1-drops, whatever, I'm just gonna Daze this. If we draw 1-drops, like, this game's far from over. We still have, like, 3 or 4 turns left in the game. And if they just, like, play this until, like, Abrupt Decay, I'm just actually dead in the water. Whereas, like, dazing this is pretty free to do. Yeah, I think... I don't... There's a chance I don't care about this. If they were, like... 10, 9 or 10, I think is, like, the threshold for where I wouldn't daze that. Like, the fact of the matter is, they don't have green cards right now. And this is like one of their better cards they could cast. Oh, we drew a Spell Pierce too. We're just such professionals. Oh my gosh. So now we're pretty insulated against sweepers and against like answers to this. And like we've already gotten equity off of dazing that because we drew a 1-drop. Which like I think we're pretty likely to draw a 1-drop across the number of turns it's going to take to win this game. Yeah, I wouldn't play Volk. I think you're on a delay, by the way. I don't know why you're on a delay. It seems like Lawrence is keeping up pretty well. Is this game 2? Did we win game 1? I don't even remember. Yeah, we won game 1. We, like, bodied them. That was, like, where they had that Mazavith. That was just, like, kind of awkward and anemic. What, are you shooting a token? I don't think I'm still versing that. Why didn't you shoot this one? What the fuck? Are you going to attack me? What are you doing? Sure. Cycle Barrenmore. Find a green source. Sweet here, because we can Spell Pierce a Mox Diamond. On the stack. Opponent is in the tank. Alright, Dad. Yeah, it seems fine to me. I don't really get it. Another Spell Pierce. Good God. That is so many Spell Pierces. Oh, they've had this Punishing Fire forever. I guess they just wanted to cash it in. That was the one they picked up like a million years ago. Seems like a pretty low equity use of it. I should have thought about this card earlier when influencing my decision on whether or not to keep this. Because, like, it definitely was like... I mean, it ended up being correct to keep this anyway, I think. But, like, this definitely should have pushed it way over the edge because they can just kill a lot of the threats still in our deck. If we just draw them, they're just, like, anemic and sitting there. Apparently, this is the Leaving a Legacy host. Oh, God. Sure. What do Wasteland? Black? Okay. To be alone in a room. Okay. Don't tabernacle me ever, please. Am I okay with this? I think I'm okay with this. F it. Just Wasteland him again anyway. Gets us closer to True-Name Nemesis. And they don't have a green source. I don't know that I care about any of this stuff. My Wasteland here. Watch off. I know I would have pierced that one as it changes the clock, I think. I don't know. I didn't do the math. I just assumed if they're trading cards for Bitterblossom tokens, we're winning the game. I don't think I would waste. I would rather just waste a green source. Subtannen. Let me PM you on Facebook. Ooh. Oh, you guys are having a powwow. Cut off white? Yeah, that's not unreasonable. I don't know. I kind of like the logic of holding it. Specifically because, like, if we draw, like, a land, we can true name. Daze. Very nice. Deck. Although, I guess maybe, like, they do have Abrupt Decay in the deck, so I should start considering, like, that when it comes to... Ugh. Puke. What is this? What is this? It's a knight? Cast my old turn 17 Daze. Gotcha. Now we get to Wasteland the Grove when we untap. Maybe not. If we draw a blue source, we might just not. 3/6, yeah, because it puts them dead on board. Well, sure. Okay. Well, if they have Deluge, maybe I'm dumb. This feels close. Like, I feel like putting the chain on the table, like, there's just no reason. Let's just play conservatively. Play conservatively. Boop. Combat. Boop, boop, boop. I think killing the Grove is fine. I agree. I think, while it does put them dead on board, I think these Spell Pierces could still be relevant, and I think there's just, like, equity to be gained. Yeah, okay, cool. Gah! Take that! Alright, so we lost a burn, beat Agrolome, so that felt pretty good. I don't know. Bitterblossom's a card I'm missing. I think Bitterblossom might be a card I want to register this weekend. That card's very good. That card's very, very good. Why let him have access to an answer? Right. He promises a stack of green spells. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, like, especially Grove specifically. Like, if he does have a sweeper after that, like, he'd start picking up Punishing Fires and it's just, no thank you. I'm surprised they never drew a Mox Diamond. Like, I was pretty scared of Mox Diamond there. I was thinking multiple times, like, about, like, checking those with, like, Spell Pierces. Like, because if you played a Mox Diamond, I would just, like, really want to Spell Pierce that. Even, like, double Spell Pierce to just, like, get it out. And, like, just never drew one throughout, like, the, whatever, 20, 30 cards we drew. Dab. Bitch, dab. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Shout out to Tannen, Lawrence, and I believe Jonathan Sekinnick, all in our chat. Very nice. Oh, and Teddy, of course. We can't forget Teddy. Everybody. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out, though. You're all great. I really appreciate it. Thanks for those of you that stayed from Zachary Canner's stream. I really appreciate that, man. Started his own... Well, he just got on the Team Tempest. New team for the SCG Tour. We've drawn a record number of no-land hands, I feel like. Actual record number in these two streams I've streamed. Just like, wow. Anyways, pretty excited to battle against Team Tempest. Pretty excited to get some team dynamics going on with all the different teams in the SCG Tour. It drives a good narrative, and it's a lot of fun. So we're all friends among teams. Opponent, your hand's not that good. Just mulligan. If you thought this long, you should just mulligan. You kept 7. All right, fine. Keep. Is this Spell Pierce getting equity? I don't think it is. I think that Spell Pierce is bad. I'm very willing to be wrong that Spell Pierce is good, but vomit. Sure. Whatever. We'll play it out because we have some Dazes. And a True Name! Perfect! considered conceding, obviously, but the City of Traders and the Dazes talked me into staying. They said, Drake, don't concede. I'm here for you. Man, this card. Let's talk about this card. This is fun interact. Skip the Ricks. What's up, brother? I missed the shit, and I have no idea why. What do you miss? Jonathan? Dovesar. Dark Confidant is secretly the best card. You don't even need to see it or cast it. Yeah, no kidding. You just do the regular Grixis Delver things. 1 right click, 2 concede. What is this? A Chromox? Fuck you. I think we're going to be pretty behind this game, but we need them to, like, not have things. Pedal. Are we for real with this? With their City of Traders draw, they can play Blood Moon around Daze. Right. I miss the Legacy and cards like Chalice. I don't know how you miss cards like Chalice. That card is premium miserable. It is basically everything I hate about the format. Alright. Oh, jeez. Grim Lavamancer is castable under Blood Moon. And, like, kills the stupid idiots. So, like, maybe we can move to discards and make something happen. We don't really have very many cards for this matchup. So I guess we're hoping to just, like, not die. I'm not really sure how that plan's going to go. Stifle is actually heinous. So we're going to make this swap and we're going to click submit. Jeez, Bitterblossom? Right! I'm not putting Bitterblossom in my deck against this deck. They're a Fiery Confluence deck. Did I hear Tempest? Yeah, I was talking about your team, Zachary. I was shouting out to all the viewers that have stayed around from your stream, and I really appreciate it, and was talking about how great your team is. Got a lot of people I like on that team. Hunter's great. You're great. Becky's great. Just like, it's so hard to, like, trash talk you guys when you're all friends. I like you all. I can't talk bad about you guys. Can't be like, that team sucks. Bunch of nerds on it. Although it wouldn't even, like, be good trash talk, because, like, you have the better Titan Shift player. You have the better Delver player. Just everything. I stand so inferior. I don't know why I kept this. I guess because I had a Abrade. I think I probably should have mulliganed this hand to try to find counter magic, but, like, we have all their Goblin Guide things covered. We have their stupid Chalice covered. Like, we have everything, including we have Magus of the Moon. The card, specifically Blood Moon, we do not have covered. This is fine. This is fine. Chalice is fine. You can just Chalice. How do they have Shellland Chalice every game? Like, okay, I get it. I get it. You play 4 Chalice. You play, like, probably 8 Soul Lands. But you have no cantrips, and it feels like they have it every game. Like, blech. Alright. Alright. I will let the salt of me not liking Chalice get to me. I do not want to reveal this Volcanic Island. I don't really want to move. Should be alone in a room. Alone in a room. I actually should have played the Volcanic. That was dumb. I have the big dumb. Ugh. I mean, we're priced into Abrade this turn, but I don't want them to know I have it. They might just, like, play a second Chalice if they know I have it. What is this? Please be a Magus. What the fuck? Why did I fetch? There's just no reason to fetch. Oh, I guess I, like, don't draw as many lands. There you go. Deck filtering. I have such a big brain. Destroy target artifact. Trigger that one. Alright, let's draw Young Pyromancer. Young Pyromancer would be a stellar draw here. We can still beat their stupid... What the fuck is this? What is this? Did I screw up? There's no way you have 1-drops. You just unexiled it? Okay. Thanks for letting me know, I guess. Do not want to reveal True-Name Nemesis. Can't cast Brainstorm, so no sense holding the land. Let's play it. Ship. Mountain. Mountain. Alright, what you got? You're exiling Spirit Guide now? Alright, bolt you. Bolt you. Could stand to flip a Delver. Would like to flip a Delver, please. That'd be real great. No. I don't want to do that. Of course, we draw the True-Name this turn. This has been so embarrassing. Alright, go. Glech. Yep. Okay, I'm not blocking, I promise. Dude, Forked Bolt would be such a sicko mode draw. It's like more lightning bolts, more forked bolts. Come on. What we got, deck? Flip off the top. Sure, I'll reveal it. Combat. Attack for 3. Does it have to attack? No. I want to trade it off. It's not doing anything. Sure, we'll put the Fear of God in them. And then when we get Chandred, we're going to concede. And that's about the end of it. About sums it up. Ugh. Chandra me. I will pick up, I promise. Okay, I can beat that one. Feel pretty smart now. Why are you exiling a Spirit Guide? Oh, holy shit. Am I dead? Put me to 15? I don't think this kills me. Oh, God. Alright, it's a lot of Rabblemasters. Why did they trade? If they had this draw, why did they trade? I guess they were dead on board. Right, if they took the 2. Good God. The fact we're in this game. Alright, they have no cards in hand. They get 5, 6, 7, 11. Alright, don't top deck me, dog. F6. Blech. Rip Basic Island. Yeah, Basic Island would have been sweet in this game. Did we win? Did we beat all of the nonsense? Because there's been a lot of nonsense. Thank you. Good God, this gameplay is miserable. We just won, and like I was just like absolutely hopeless the whole time. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Chalice sucks. Salt away. Oh my God. I try not to. I really try hard not to salt on my stream, but man, Chalice is such a miserable card. What's weird is I don't really mind Blood Moon that much. Like, just like, whatever. Blood Moon is what it is. Like, it's just like... am I supposed to keep those? This is actually one of the harder hands I've ever seen against Mono Red. I'm inclined to keep. Chat, what do you think? I'm going to tank on this one for a second. What do you think? We're good against Blood Moons. We're good against Rabblemasters. We're pretty good against Chandras. We're bad against Chalice-ish. We're bad against, like, everything, but we're not going to beat everything. Like, everything together. But each individual piece, I think we can beat. And I think we can beat, like, some stuff. Like, it could be, like, Blood Moon into Rabblemaster kind of thing. We could be, like, maybe Chalice into, like, Rabblemaster. We keeping this? Interaction. On the draw, too? Yeah, on the draw is a lot worse. As DNT is chalicing me, vomit. Hey, it's Spork. Hi, Spork. How's it going? They kept 7, so it's 100% they have some turn 1 play. Right. If it's Blood Moon, we can win. If it's Rabblemaster, I think we're great. If it's Chalice, I think we have a chance. I think that means we keep. Delicious Waffles, you still around? Would you keep this hand? They just have Chalice on the play turn 1 ever again. Okay, now we're getting Blood Moon. Trinisphere? Okay, I guess. Yeah, that's a thing. Can't cast anything. Rules of the game say so, so we're gonna have 6. That's fine. Alright, well, we can beat this. This is what I was talking about. We can beat, like, Mediocre Piece into Rabblemaster. We need to draw a land, but we can beat Mediocre Piece into Rabblemaster. We gotta draw the land, though. If we draw the land, I think we're gonna play the True-Name. Since, like, all the other stuff is castable under the card Blood Moon. Oh, God. Okay. If they have Chandra, we're pretty dead, though. They can hit me for 6. I think we need to spike this turn. I don't think we can afford to miss, though. Hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Every hand that doesn't have Force. Justin Brickman says he would have mulliganed because it did not have a Force of Will. This is a Chandra. We probably can't beat that. Snaring Bridge? I think we can beat that. We have a Braids in our deck. Alright. Shit that makes me me. Yeah, we have a Braids in our deck and they're castable under Blood Moon, so, like, I think we just want to get this into play. Oh, I need to, like, choose them. Anyways. Like, now we can block. We're going to die to Chandra, almost certainly. Yeah, that's fine. Make 3 tokens. This is going to be quite the slog. Take 2, go to 10. That's a land. What do you have? Chrome Mox. Alright, so you're drawing off the top, probably. You have 1 card left in hand. We don't know what it is. It's probably a spell that you're at least moderately interested in casting. Tempted to hold up Spell Pierce and Instep Brainstorm. Actually, we could Instep just Lightning Bolt. It's not the worst. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass. Like, this damage isn't terribly relevant, whereas, like, beating a Chandra is something we could still do with this Spell Pierce. Like, because this Chrome Mox doesn't tap for mana. And so, like, if their play this turn is Chandra, like, then we can do some stuff. Plus, I just want to hit more lands. Like, I just want to get these out of my hand. So, next turn, I think we have to play a creature no matter what, but I think we have one more turn where we can really cash the Spell Pierce in, like, where we can make a game-winning Spell Pierce. And I think this might be it. So I'm willing to take 2 damage to, like, open that opportunity up for us. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay, well, the card in hand seems bad, so either way, we got the confirmation I was looking for. I'm going to Brainstorm? Could Lightning Bolt, but I think I want to Brainstorm. Oh, yes, perfect. I want all this stuff. I just want it all. Brainstorm's the last thing I want to cast. The rest of it doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's get Peasy into play. Oh, I have to actually, like, make mana that can cast him. Maybe we don't put Peasy into play. Maybe we should make the same play and then Lightning Bolt? Because we have Force of Will now? Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Because we can't attack. So, like, putting more power into play doesn't do anything until we find a Braid. Alright. We're going to pass. This is like a really weird game. Place Mountain. Like, we have to force a Chandra. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Take 2 more and step Lightning Bolts. Okay. We're getting pretty low. We're out of confluences. That's like the risk I'm running with this line. This kind of sucks. Maybe this line was bad. I don't love this line. What do you have? Nothing? Alright. Get this out of here. Here's the Brainstorm. Put this into play. I keep not tapping for red. Why am I like this? Alright. So I need them to whiff for a turn before we can start really getting stuff done here. I mean, they've whiffed for a lot of turns already. Did they seriously draw it here? Please be something bad. Alright, that's one of the more beatable things. We're going to take 2 more, go to 4. Are we? We could trade, take 1. No, we're going to go to 4. We're going to go to 4. Start, like, getting somewhere. City of Traders. No cards in hand. I don't know the next card, do I? I don't believe so because I didn't step Brainstorm, so we can just take a draw step. It's a Daze. Alright, let's Brainstorm, make a token, try to hit a land. Any land's good. Grim Lavamancer's great. But we did not hit a land. I don't want Confidant. These days are bad. I think I'm willing to trade away all my stuff now. Like this Lavamancer's, like my plan is to win this game with Lavamancer, so I think I'm going to trade all this stuff away. This has been a tough game. At least we're still in it, I guess. Ugh. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna trade away all my creatures, I think. We'll trade away all these things. Just, make sure I can always keep in check this stupid Ravelmaster token. No way, you can't just, ever get a punk out swing. It's noteworthy that we can't go to 1. What is this? Simian Spirit Guide. Alright. If I fetch, go to 3, am I dead? Maybe. This sucks. I really don't want to draw these cards though, so I'm going to fetch. Alright. We drew the Bob anyway. Okay. Could Ponder. It's pretty bad though. Pyromancer. Oh, we can't attack the Spirit Guide. I'm such a forehead. Oh my god, I'm such a forehead. Alright. Oh, he just F6 through his combat? Oh no, he can't attack, so he's trying to build up for a big attack with the tokens. Oh, that's smart. Look at them being smart. And me being not smart. What can I do here? Make a token. All right. That Grim Lavamancer is going to have to do some work. You got some work to do, pal. Alright. Yup. Make some tokens. Token away. God, this is stupid. Not even ahead on time. This is dumb. Alright. Okay. So finalize blocks. Go to 2. And he's gonna try to tackle all this stuff. We play Confidant. Sure. I don't even know if this keeps me alive. I'm just trying to figure this out. Check that, check that, check that. We can take 1. I don't know if this works. So shooting 1 down does the same thing no matter what. So yeah, it does the same thing to just shoot now, just because it stops a token. Yeah, this grows the tokens, so we'll just do that. Okay. Am I just dead? I might be just dead. Token, token, block, block. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I took 1 too many points of damage. That sucks. Man. I think I punted this game somewhere. Like, the fact that, like, they're just dead otherwise. We were unlikely to win the game, but the fact it was by, like, 1 point, I think means I probably punted this match. That sucks. I think the punt was playing that Lavamancer the turn they couldn't attack with the Simian Spirit Guides. I mean, not playing the Lavamancer there. I should have just played the Lavamancer there, and then I could have gunned down the Rabblemaster. That one play there, I think, just punted the match. Because, like, at that point, I could just, like, gun down the rest of his creatures and then just start gunning him down. Gosh. Man, all of that work. All of that entire match comes down to, like, that one, like, playing the wrong creature that one turn. Because I thought they could attack that Spirit Guide. And, like, I would have had to chump with the Lavamancer. I don't like the turn we held up Spell Pierce to get value. I think we should have jammed Pyro. I don't know, like, I think you would have felt differently if they had Chandra, because, like, they didn't have the opportunity to play a Chandra yet, so it's, like, very reasonable they had a Chandra in their hand, right? Like, they wanted to cast all of their other spells first before playing a Chandra if they had one, and it was also, like, the last turn to, like, it could be really good. I think the logic behind the Spell Pierce, like, I think there's definitely merit to doing other things, but I think, like, the upside versus downside of that specific turn, I think Spell Pierce was right. I think the definite punt was playing the second Young Pyromancer the turn I did. Or, the first one? No, the second one. The second one. When I played the second one and, like, didn't block or whatever, like, I could have just not blocked. Like, I could have had a Lavamancer in play, which would have answered the Rabblemaster, and that would have saved me, like, 3 or 4 life, so... I mean, we would have to play on, but I have a Force of Will. I think we win at that point. Like, I think we would have to play on, but I have a Force of Will for their Chandra if they ever draw it, and, like, I'm just Grim Lavamancering them the whole time. And eventually just, like, moving to discards and discarding cards to turn Lavamancer back on. Like, I think that might have punted the match. Was there any moment that Pyro was in play using Force Will to counter Warboss would have done anything? What did I do the turn they played Warboss? I think that's... No, the turn they played Warboss was the turn I finally played Grim Lavamancer. At which point, like, they were just top decking. And I think it was definitely correct to put Lavamancer into play there, right? Like, I pondered to find a land that didn't hurt me to make it and to make a token. And then, like... Hello, Newton. And then played the Lavamancer. Snow-covered forest. We're getting depths. Old depthsy depths. Feels like we're getting depths. Play this. That was a good draw, actually. Makes our brainstorm so much better. And let's get this out of here. And get some water. No, there was a lot of, like, play on our side. In that matchup, like, I don't know, maybe I would have like played a little bit better, not streaming. I don't really like that excuse, but I don't really know. Elvish Visionary. I can Daze in Wasteland. That seems pretty attractive. I don't know what this deck is, but Dazing and Wastelanding them seems fantastic. I get the impression that is very powerful. Oh, well, now I kind of play that Confidant, but I'm not going to. I mean, instead, Daze and Wasteland on the draw, and hope that their hand's just weak. Because, like, this signals a weak hand to me. If they're, like, no matter what you're doing in Legacy, if your first play is a turn 2 Elvish Visionary, your hand looks bad. Like, I just think you're weak. Your hand's going to wind up looking really weak. Fetching right away for a second forest and playing a Scavenging Ooze. Alright, sure. You have one creature in the graveyard, so you can make it a 3/3 and race Delver if we flip it. Of course we didn't flip it. Okay. Well, that sucks. Glimpse of Nature? Sure. Might just stifle this. Sure. I'm going to stifle the trigger. I did it. If they don't have any more plays, it just traded with Glimpse of Nature. Nice. Sweet. I did it. I'm owning. I get another turn to find a lightning bolt. Am I supposed to brainstorm here? Probably not. Yeah, I'd like to reveal this card. Alright, let's find a bolt. Or fork bolt, any kind of lightning bolt. Any flavor of bolt. Birdie bots, every flavor bolt. Are we winning this race? I don't think we are. But, like, I'm not blocking. So if I'm not blocking, I'm attacking. Aggro. Alright. Birdie bots. Let's put a stop on my upkeep. In case I have to, like, do the thing. Attack for 4. Play a green spell. Might just pump your guy to 5. It's pretty reasonable. Wish it was part of the cost to exile it. That would have been... Actually, that's probably way too good. What are you exiling now? My Brainstorm, sure. Take 5. Go to 13. Dryad Arbor. Now we can block, so I guess we're probably blocking now. Okay. Bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Maybe. I don't know. Brainstorm. Find lightning bolts. Gurmag Angler. Huh. Is this Confidant going to be good? I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's going to be good. But neither did both of these Dazes. Or these Stifles. None of these cards sound like they're going to be good. The Confidant's going to be worse. Underground Sea. Put this into play, and then we can hold up. Stifle doesn't really do anything. I'll put the Delver in play. And then we'll attack for 3. That was a pretty good turn. Even though we still have not hit that lightning bolt. At this point, we don't really care that much, because the Gurmag is a much better hit. Gurmag doesn't normally look very good against elves. I'm surprised it does here. I guess we have double Daze for a natural order. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. They have Archon that's a 5/6 as a natural order target? Good God. Good luck beating that one. Ugh. This probably be a Visionary, just make their cradles great. X equals 1. Why does it feel like it's going to be something that produces like a bunch of mana? I really want to double Daze this. Tutor a green 1-drop into play. What does this grab? This grabs Burstful Rangers. Like, I feel like whatever they're grabbing with this is going to make mana and make our Dazes bad. Archon of Valor? Sure. Okay. Alright, gotcha. We forced it. Card, Archon of Valor's Reach. 5/6, Vigilance, Trample, Unbeatable, 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 Unbeatable. That is probably... That says it doesn't say I can't attack, it just says I can't cast stuff. It's not the worst, I guess. Spell? Sure, that's a force. That's basically the best possible draw. Been here before. They can double block. Do I care about that? Not really. They can single block and grow their scoos. We'll just attack like this. No real sense getting fancy. They need to make something pretty broken happen. I love that the Stifle on, what's it called? Glimpse of Nature worked this game. That was kind of sweet. Green Sun Zenith X is 1. I think I'm okay with this now. If they have like some reach thing, like, you know, whatever, then sure, you got me. But I don't think they do. And I think I'm willing to let them make a billion mana. Yeah. Make green, return to forest, make a bunch of green mana. We're just gonna like force their stupid thing. Their natural order. Yep, for Reclamation Sage. That targets nothing. Okay, never mind. I don't know. Wait, how did that not make 4 mana? Must be really bad at math. Gurmag holding off a team. You're doing it, Gurmag. Proud of you. Doing the squad proud. Yeah. Attack for that much. Go. Die, please. Please die. Please stop. Glimpse. We have a bunch of mana. This was to force this. Alright, consensus. Am I supposed to force this Glimpse of Nature? Like, how many creatures can they have left in play, right? Like, I mean, how many creatures can they have left in their hand? We just have to survive. They have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Currently. Sure. I'm going to let it happen. I'm letting it happen. I'm doing it. Now they have access to 2 mana. Worst case scenario, Heritage Druid into Visionary. I don't really want to die to a natural order. That force is pretty egregious, but they're like so low in mana, just like denying them the extra card seems fine. If they have like Cradle natural order here, I'll die to it. Like, proudly. I will happily die to that. It's 2 specifics. Like 2 mana. Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Burstlow is a good one to have. Alright. That lets you chain off a bunch of elves. But means you need to find a Cradle. Yep. You have basically infinity mana. You just need to keep running elves until you hit a Cradle and natural order. You can't exile enough creatures to survive Delvers. This is a pretty loose combo turn. You have access to 1, 2, 3, 4 mana? 1, 2, 3. You have 3 mana that I know you can use right now. 1. You've played your land. Cradle's no longer an out. I don't know what this combat step is. Okay. Yeah, I'll block the one I can't beat. Are you dead? You look dead. I guess countering the glimpse was good. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if counting the glimpse was good. Counting the glimpse is probably fine. I don't know. The Visionary was scary. Right click, tackle all. I might miss the attack. I don't know. Felt close. I think I probably should have forced that glimpse in hindsight. Like it felt like a bait spell. Like I felt like if they just went glimpse, natural order, I was dead. But like as soon as they went glimpse, expensive spell that's not natural order, I'm just like fine forcing whatever it is. Like I just don't care. Like if they're gonna cast something that's like kind of mana intensive and like Visionary counts, it's 2 mana. Like afterwards, and like I'm just like fine with it. You have 2 cards in hand. Like come on, it's such a sketchy go off. All right, let's get this card in my deck. Get this card in my deck. Sure, get this card in my deck. This card in my deck. Sure, more removal. More removal. More. I don't know. Vendilion Clique seems kind of poor. Maybe it's fine. This card seems kind of bad. I was not overly overwhelmed. Spell Pierce seems mediocre. Daze on the draw doesn't seem awesome. Something like that. God, this sucks. I guess we have an out to like Progenitus now. I think Confidant's fine. Alright, what'd you guys have to say? I really want to know. Assuming it's a concession attack. Hi, Imbuent. How goes it? Let's get tricky. I don't know if tricky's something we're doing. Yeah, I'm going to leave Clique out of the deck. I think Shroom's a little bit better. Holds off team on the ground while still being unblockable. Powerful. Is this too slow? Just like a billion removal spells. We should get to play the control game, but if we don't have this bolt on one, then it actually just might be too slow. I don't know. Why not? I'm going to keep it. All my hands are going to look slow and mopey, I guess. Good, how are you? I am wonderful. I am probably going to scrub the hell out of the open this weekend, but that's okay. Well, Sure. Nope. Glad they didn't play something that produced mana on turn 1, because that'd be really rough. Same. AKA Yanni. What's going on? You stream as well, right? Did you stream today? You're a professional streamer. Land Ponder, I'm in. I've not been overwhelmed by their place. These creatures are pretty mopey. That's getting bolted. I found the bolt target. Do I want to Brainstorm first? Just a True-Name I wouldn't mind picking up. So, like, I want to do multiple things this turn. I could just Abrade and then play in a Confidant Bolt next turn. That's not awful. It's not awful. I actually don't hate that at all. So, let's do it. Let's do it. My plans are to hold this forever. Hold this Brainstorm forever. And I'm going to Confidant Bolt next turn. Send them back down to 1 mana. Obviously, the key with this deck is to, like, keep them off mana as quickly as long as possible. Wait, they could have blown me out there. Did they just F6? I totally just forgot this card's in play and, like, actually should have just punted there, right? Oh no, they did pick it up. They actually blew me out. Okay. Whatever. It was a wasteland. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 2 mana bounce their land is fine. It actually is fine. It's just not as good as, like, killing stuff. This makes 3 mana. That's pretty scary. This card I would have forced if I had a Force of Will. Doop, doop, doop. Wirewood Symbiote. Okay, well, things are getting pretty hard to win. Especially with these clunky removal spells. What are we doing here? Sure. Replay this. Why? I don't understand the sequencing. Is this like just give things pseudo-vigilance? Yeah, I guess it's just like give things pseudo-vigilance. Just like technically correct. Put Dark Confidant into play. Kind of just want to bolt this now. Bolting the Symbiote. And then we're going to Abrade this and probably just eke them, pick like something like this off the table. I don't know. All their cards are pretty valuable now that they have Heritage Druid. We might just die here. But if we don't die, then we could be in pretty good shape. Did a league, then had to run errands, had to pick up cards for your team captain. Yikes. I'm still deciding what to play in Legacy. That's fair. What is this attack? I don't understand what this attack is. Sure. I'm fine making this trade, I think. Like now they're just pretty constricted on mana, but mana clearly isn't the issue. They just don't have gas. If they don't have gas, like I feel just great. Let's Brainstorm. Try to hit like something. Pyromancer counts as something. Alright. So we have spells. We got stuff going on. We're not going to block this turn, and then we get to double removal spell next turn. Like, they clearly don't have something. They have a second Dryad Arbor. It's fine. They don't have a second Dryad Arbor. Okay. Trophy. Pick up this. Make a token. Gotcha. Probably should have untapped first. Boop. Look at that. Turn 4 Daze against elves of all decks. A billion mana in play. Got equity. Feeling good. Oh no. Visionary. That's so good. Thankfully the symbiote is dead. Can they pick this up? I don't think they have any way to pick this up yet. They have another one? There's more stuff? Oh, damn. Alright. Crop Rot. Crop Rot seems aggressive. I didn't know they played that. Horizon Canopy, even more aggressive. I don't even know how many for one that is, but yikes. That'll be a yikes for me, dog. Alright, Cradle's a good draw. It's a good one to have. Makes like 1 billion mana. No real good attacks. Force of Will. Let's kill this thing. No idea if that's right or not. I'm gonna attack before edicting. Probably gonna edict. Just cuts them down and gains Cradle mana, right? They could still cast their stupid thing. I guess that means I should wait. I'm gonna wait. And get blown out. No, okay, now they can just produce 1 billion mana. No, that's a little dumb. This feels like aggressive. I'm not gonna speed this. Am I? I might speed this. Yeah, I will. I want to start attacking. Like, this clock is so bad. And, like, if we can, like, untap of the forest, then I just feel, like, great. And we just, like, keep beating down with tokens into, like, 2 creatures or whatever. That's so fine. I don't super love that. I want to guess this! I'm doing it. We'll find another blue card. We'll find another blue card! Yes. Okay. Okay, and... Alright. Attack. Hiya! For 3. Fetch. Go to 13. We're gonna Wasteland a Cradle next turn, or maybe, I don't know, Dried Arbor or whatever. Oh no. The point is, we're gonna Wasteland them. And where else? Yeah, that's fine. That is another 1/1. We block 1/1s very well. It's very nice. Very nice 1/1 blocking. Yes, very nice. Yes, yes. Get to put this into play. Untapped. Pull up a bunch of stuff. Alright, let's attack for 4. See what they do. See what they do. Got the pick bounce trick. It's pretty good. Alright, and then they take 3, go to 10. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, I could waste this, and that keeps them off black. I think I just want to keep them off 1 billion mana. Oh, tap for 3 green. You got it. Go. What's up? Alright, I'm thinking about playing Grixis Control, Delver, or Phoenix. Still deciding what to play in Legacy. I think of those decks, Delver's probably the best. It's close. I don't know. Alright, we can hold up Force now. Ooh. Let's ponder. See what we can hit. Blue cards? This is a fresh ponder, so I don't know any of these cards. Staticaster? Mamma mia. All of these cards are sweet. Top. 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 Nope. Is playing this fetch line do anything? I don't know. Combat. Attack for 1 billion. Yeah. Do the block trick. AKA Yanni, thank you much for the follow. I appreciate it the best. 4 for 1. Where is the Electrickery? Yeah, no kidding. I would not mind an Electrickery, but Staticaster counts. We get to, like, instep absolutely just ravage them. Just like... If we don't have to force pitch this turn for, like, a natural order, then we're just going to flash it on instep and hold up hardcast force for the rest of the game. While picking off all of their stuff. They're going to have no stuff. Because we're going to kill it all. Oh yeah, that looks like not forcing this turn. Feels good, man. All right, they might just concede to this Izzet Staticaster. They should concede to this Izzet Staticaster. I don't know if they will, but they might. I'm going to pick this and this off. These two guys need to go. Get out. Can I have priority back? Please. May I please have priority back? Pyromancer looked really good this game. I was kind of hating on it at the beginning of this like video, but man, it's looked really good. What are you doing? Okay. Why are you bouncing your thing on instep? Trophy. Seems rough. Alright. Pick this off. Should draw some creatures, right? Yeah. Let's do the picky offy thing. Yeah, take a billion. Alright, you're basically dead. And we have hardcast force up. So, good luck! Go! We done here? We feel done here. Heritage Druid into Natural Order. Another Quirion Ranger, you say? I will kill that too. Scavenging Ooze. Let's just counter that. Sure. Boop. Boop, boop. Goodbye. See you later, boy. Ooh. Alright, well, the trick's pretty on the table, but whatever. Just kill the untapped creature. Yeah, I found it. I found the line. Alright, we're 2-2. Lost a close one to mono red and to burn. Actually, both those matches were close. You can see by the 1-2s. And the wins weren't super close. Like, that match felt pretty stupid. They didn't draw very well, but whatever. So we're doing alright. This deck's felt noticeably better than the previous deck I played. It's been pretty good. We don't want to draw Pyro, right? Yeah, whatever. Drawing Pyro's a good out in case they, like, blocked. And, like, I wanted to put more pressure into play. Yolanda, would you like to play first? Yeah, no, you're right. I shouldn't have drawn Pyro. I had Gurmag. I shouldn't have drawn Pyro. Another unkeepable 7. Alright, we're mulliganing a lot. Wow. Any second land of this hand's kind of fuego. Alright, Ziggy Stardust. Are you a Wasteland deck or not? Because if you're a Wasteland deck, I think we might be dead Reno. You have to, like, seriously screw it up and get it stifled. Probably just keeping it, though. F it. The upside's so high. If we hit a land in, what, 2 steps? Or Gucci? Keep land on top. Master. I'm a master. Well? Well, indeed, Teddy. Well, indeed. Keep and die. No, Justin, where is the faith? You guys have no faith in me. Look at this. They're going to try to wasteland me. Alright, maybe they'll try to fetch. They're not going to try to fetch. Alright, well, that's fine. I want you to fetch anyway. I'm going to play a Bob. We're going to play this Bob. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge. Everyone's going to talk about how great it was. Let's see. Here's Bobby. Go! I guess I shouldn't F6. I should represent Daze. Considering forcing opponent. Alright, bold. Very bold. We getting pushed? Puke. Brainstorm on my combat step. Am I just dead? Is this storm and I'm just dead? That would suck. Alright. Stupid chat delay. Second land on top for Dark Confidant. Yeah, apparently there is a chat delay, because now Teddy looks like he's delayed. Waffles wasn't delayed earlier. Alright. We dead? Ziggy Stardust? We getting ziggied? You ziggying us? Hitting us with the old zig? This looks like we're about to get stormed. Dark Rit? Him. Alright, sure. True-Name Stifle. You got me. Well, we got a Bob. We're gonna play another Bob. That's just the way of things. We're just gonna play some Bobs. Brainstorm, Spell Pierce. Whatever. I'm a man with a plan. Deluge me, daddy. Go. I don't know what you are, but I got some Bobs. And that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. We're going to draw some cards, and your hymn's going to look real stupid. Oh, don't Liliana Last Hope me. Oh, phew. I got so nervous. I was like, we're about to get Liliana'd. Well, this is the first time we've seen Bob in action, and he's looking good. He's looking mighty fine. They're looking mighty not dead. And that's pretty big. Not being dead. Feel free to hymn me again. They chose to shuffle. Very well. That's a Strix. Alright, I will stop attacking. That is fine. I accept all of your conditions. Please no Gurmags and Forces, please. Land. Delver. Bolts. Blech. Wow. What are the chances they have Deluge in their deck? I don't know. Bolt that. Move. I could Brainstorm. I just like don't want to. I'm just gonna play a Delver and just keep attacking. Like we got Confidants. We're doing it. We're doing stuff. Our Confidants have already replaced themselves. And we got Spell Pierce up. Like we're just doing it. We're just doing it all. We are doing it all. If they're gonna Jace us, we're gonna Spell Pierce it. If they're gonna Deluge us, we're gonna Spell Pierce it. If they're gonna Thoughtseize us, we're gonna get Thoughtseized. Going to 10. They probably have to take the Spell Pierce, huh? Then we're gonna get Deluge, and it's gonna be awful. I took Young Pyromancer? What? Oh no! Oh no! Well, stop on my turn. Well, we're doing the more efficient one of these things, but I guess we want to put these first. So that this resolves first. Do you want to reveal this card? Yes. Do I want to draw this card? I don't think I do. And I sure as hell don't want to lose 5. Alright. Boop. Red. Alright, what you got for me, Bobby C? Land. Gurmag. Damn it! Forked Bolt. I'll take Forked Bolt. Okay. Get it out! Get it out! Combat. Attack. Get it out of my house. Put you to 3. We have this Brainstorm to set everything up. So I don't even want to put this Gurmag in play. Not really. They're at 3. I'm not putting this Gurmag into play. If they Deluge us, I just feel dumb. Well, they're not going to Deluge us, I guess. Him me? Okay, I guess I'll Brainstorm. Sure, I'll put... What do I want to get him? I'll put like Delver back. Now we won't die to Bobs. And they have no mana. They seem dead. Alright, you look dead, opponent. I showed you Gurmag Fetchland. And then I did not screw up my Brainstorm, I promise. Here's some Delvers. We done? Yeah, that's all the information you get. Take that! Well, Bob looked pretty good. Bob's looked solid. We got himmed multiple times and just did not care. Because Bobby C was good against this Thief of Sanity him deck. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. You guys know what's going on here? Bob was great for me every time I cast it. He plays wonky shit. Alright. Stifling the fetch seemed appealing. Opponent getting ziggy with it. Facts. Alright, what did I miss? Was Jim Davis the burn player we played against? No. So yeah, it's Jim downside. Jake played against. Okay. Forces seem really bad. So I think these need to get out of our deck. I get the impression Blast is going to be great. Where did they go? They're over here. I get the impression that Stifle's going to be medium, especially since they know about it. Spellpierce seems good. Edict seems okay. I think I want Edicts. Do I want Bitterblossom? I might. I probably want Bitterblossom. Do I want any number of Abrade / Lavaman? We'll bring the Lavaman in the Clique. And this is probably all the sideboarding I'm doing. Shave like a Daze. Some Stifles. How many Stifles? All of them? Leave the Miser 1 in? Alright, we'll do that. We'll leave 1 in. Submit. My deck is pretty fat, although we did just cut the forces, so we're going to try this, see how this goes. Playing against someone using Rudy's account earlier tonight against the Thief deck. It's just blue-black mid-range with Liliana and Jace's. Sure. Seems bad. This hand seems great. Is there Wasteland? Because this hand's pretty bad against Wasteland. Thoughtseize me. Okay, Ponder's fine. Probably going to Wasteland them. Especially if we draw a land. If we draw a land, I'm 100% Wastelanding them. Just like, turn 1 land Ponder. Get Wastelanded. They chose not to shuffle? Damn. They probably have lands. Land. Land. Oh, why do I have a stop and upkeep? Oh, we have our own Ponder. I just want a Wasteland so bad. I talked myself into a chat. I can't help it. I see a land and no board presence, and I have to Wasteland. It's something I have to do. It's part of who I am. I can't help it. You have to forgive me, chat. You have to. It's in my blood. They went land Ponder. I just have to Wasteland. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, and? Okay, damn. They just like misclicked. They're pondering again. Crap. Now I have to hold up Spellpierce for him, I think. Sitting the blue list on discard. Alright. Bobby C. Alright, hello, Bobby C. We're just going to hold up Spellpierce for the Hymn to Torok that's inevitably coming. Fetch. Maybe they'll respect the fact I have mana up. Nope. Don't care. Not caring about Stifle. Not today. That is a tiny deck list. Baleful Strix. I don't care about that, right? That's not something I care about. Okay. Billion Strixes. Back to basics in their sideboard. That's savage. It's just a savage beating. They probably brought Plague Mirror in. That's so terrible. Alright, draw. Land. Land. Damn it. Ponder. Find a land. Land. Yes. Hopefully we don't have to crack this fetch land to Spellpierce, because I really want that extra land. But if we do, then it's a tragedy. Absolute tragedy. All I needed was the last thing I wanted. Sure. I have a Forked Bolt somewhere in my deck with these things' names on them. Plus this Young Pyromancer kind of abuses them. Like now next turn we get to kind of like just play Pyromancer and hold it up. Boop. Draw land. Fetch. I actually think I'm going to go ahead and fetch both lands here. Underground. And play the Young Pyromancer. Young Mancer. Kind of running this out because it's best against removal spells. If they have a removal spell for it, we can just, like, try to counter it. And if it doesn't work, then we get to, like, get some tokens out of it. And then we, hopefully our Bob will live. So we just want to play Bob last. That is why I've taken the sequence. Brainstorm. Okay. Alright, let's see this deck list. Is there any, like... I guess there's a couple of pushes, right? Like, I can't really see that well. I didn't see Deluge. I guess Deluge in your Thief of Sanity deck makes you feel pretty stupid. Guess I was wrong. Only 2 Wastelands? Oh, I didn't know there were 4. Like, I didn't even know there was Wastelands at all. I don't know how this deck affords Wastelands in their Chase the Mind Sculptor deck, but I guess that makes sense to somebody. Not to me. Thoughtseize me. Yeah, I don't mind Spell Piercing that. Feel free to fetch. Probably getting Spell Pierced back. And then we're probably getting our Confidant taken, which kind of sucks. But I'm pretty happy that that Spell Pierce got some equity. Our cards are all good. Like, if they take Confidant, we have a lot going on still. Like, I almost think they want to take this. They probably are supposed to take this. So just make a billion tokens with this Young Pyromancer. Alright. Yeah, like, we still got a lot going on here. Wasteland. That's fine. Yeah, see, like, Wasteland just looks awkward in their deck. They're, like, trying to 2-for-1 me. Like, I don't care about that. You know my hand. Like, if you're going to do this, like, just... I don't know. I don't get why you take the Bob then Wasteland the Black Source. That just does not compute with me. Oh, wow. Well, Edict's embarrassing. Spell Pierce, I think, is still going to look good because they're Wastelanding me. I want to fetch... I want to keep all this stuff fetched and ponder. I know I don't want Edict. I want to cast this Ponder to keep the cantrip train rolling. Yeah, that means I don't want Spell Pierce. I think that means I don't want Spell Pierce. Fetch. Let's go grab an Underground. Ponder. Like, yeah, we just get to, like, go nuts with this Pyromancer. Feels pretty good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Sure. Nope. I'll keep all of these. I don't even know what order I put those other ones in. I just don't even think it matters to me. Does not matter. Do not care. I feel like whatever we're doing is better than what they're doing, so. Brainstorm, sure. Not Spell Piercing that. Sit alone in a room. Ooh, Stifle stops Plague Mare. Ooh, that's probably a good argument for, like... Yeah, that's probably a pretty good argument for having more Stifles in my deck. Because if they're playing to Plague Mare me and not Deluge me, then, like, I want more Stifles, right? Him me. If they hit both bolts, do I care? Not really. I think I want to take one of these out. I don't mind keeping one of these, but I think I want to make sure I get one of these off, and I don't want them to hit both bolts. But I'm fine losing the other 2 cards. Take a token. Just beat down with tokens. This is fine. Kept the Stifle. Seems reasonable. Why can't Death Touch still be a trigger? We could just Stifle it. He's so good. Let's see if I put the True-Name on top like an intelligent human being. I might have put the Clique first. What are you doing? What are we doing here? Well, I wouldn't take Bob with a Wasteland back. Yeah. OMG, Essos Heavy. Yeah. think you put a Volt on top, like the plan is True-Name. Boop. Alright, not gonna show them True-Name. I wonder if I'm supposed to cast this True-Name, because if we get Plague Mirrored, I feel so stupid. Like, we already have a good clock. I'm gonna hold this True-Name. Simply because I know there's Plague Mirror in their deck, and like I can draw Clique next turn. Sure. We can stifle their fetch to like clear their Brainstorm. We can also stifle Plague Mirror. Like next turn I want to be able to Clique. I don't know. Like this is already just a great clock. Like stack to get better. Him me. Alright, I got punished. Oh my god. They did have the Marsh casualties too. It just like didn't matter. Okay. Sure. Whatever. We got a Vendilion Clique backup. I guess I should have drawn the Clique first. Just gonna act like I just have nothing. Hopefully they attack me. And then they get surprise clicked. Yeah, that's fine. Should have jaw stepped it maybe. I wanted to like get an attack in. I didn't think they had Jace the Mind Sculptor back up too. Alright. Well, now we're probably dead. Who did they target with this? They left my card on top. Yeah, that sucks. Definitely this game did not go my way. You fate sealing me? Yeah, you put a card on bottom, sure. You have Flusterstorm X. Draw into blasts, cantrips, into blasts, etc. Bitterblossom. Alright. Throwing the Clique away isn't great, but does, I think, make the Bitterblossom a little better. We have a Daze for hard to cast force. Well, they know about it, so they would just pitch the Flusterstorm in hand. Jesus, sure. Oh, it's a Spell Pierce? Alright, yeah, you got me. There's a chance we draw a blast like in the next step, but they can just fate seal me out of this game. Man, that game we felt so commanding and still lost it. Stifle better or worse than I think it is. I still feel like it's pretty bad, but I want the 4th Daze in the play. Edict seemed pretty bad. I didn't see any Gurmags or anything I wanted to Edict. Put like Staticaster in my deck? Sure, why not? Yeah, I don't think we were in that. Even with a Pyroblast, like just them getting a Brainstorm off is too big. Oh, our typical can't keep a 7. Alright, now we can keep a 6. It's freaking ridiculous. Alright, I'll keep... Sure. My plan is to slam a turn 2 Bitterblossom with backup and hope that goes the distance. That is my plan. We'll see if that goes according to plan. Alright, let's draw Daze. Daze. Fetch. They should fetch in response. Okay, they're not respecting Stifle. They're just hanging out. Black. Another. Play this. And we have Daze back up for their Spell Pierce. And we're going to hope this works. Spell Pierce. Cast by returning a land to my hand. You have forces in your deck? You do not. I'm owning. Alright, hopefully you die to this, please. I have a Wasteland, and I have a Spell Pierce for the rest of the game, and that's my plan. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm about. Fetching now. Like, that's weird. I feel like they're intermittently respecting Stifle, and it's really odd. I don't understand it. I can't pretend to understand it. But it makes sense to somebody, I'm sure. Alright, well, that looks like a good Wasteland target. This looks like a good Spell Pierce target. Gotcha. Boop. Get that out of here. Should have maybe taken a draw step first. Okay, I definitely should have taken a draw step first. Just made me feel better. Ponder. Find a fetch land. Wow, that's really good. Nope. Reasons I would shuffle this away. This Brainstorm's really good. The reason I would shuffle it away is to actually get equity out of the Stifle. If they're like next lands, like a fetch land, I'm going to Stifle it, ideally. Brainstorm, sure. Looking for some help against some fairy rogues there, opponent? Needing some help against some fairy rogues? Don't blame you. This Pyromancer is also not great, so there's a chance to just Brainstorm it away. Like, it's just worse than what we're doing with the fairy rogues. So, asking to get more swept up by what's already going to sweep us up. Ponder, sure. Not much to do except sit behind this Bitterblossom. Wouldn't mind finding some help, but I need to, like, I want to fetch away that bad card on top of my library with the Brainstorm first. So, I'm looking to draw this Brainstorm, do another turn cycle of, like, seeing what's up, and then passing the turn, like, and then, like, casting on the next turn. So, we're just going to hold this, go to combat, keep riding the Bitterblossom. Riding the old Blossom. Alright. Teddy, you said you wanted the second Stifle. Why do you think Stifle is so good? Like, we have the one. Here's a fetch. Alright. Stifle that. I don't know what you're doing with it, but it's got to go. Okay. Sure, that's fine. If that's what the Snap Spell Pierce is getting equity on, then I'm here for it. Nope. You may have this. This is all yours. This is your moment. Just open my turn. Alright. And like I said, I don't really want to draw this land, I don't think. So we already have a lot going on. Alright, I'm going to fetch. Go grab a Volcanic, and then we'll draw a Polluted Delta. We drew land anyway. I'm going to attack for 3, and then go digging for some counter magic, I think. Don't really, like I said, don't really want this Pyromancer. We already have a pretty good plan. So let's Brainstorm. Lots of cards we want to get rid of. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. A little bit of counter magic. So I'm going to put the Pyromancer and the Delver back. Don't really need threats. We just need to protect. We just need, yeah, we just need, like, protection for the Bitterblossom and, like, help. Because, like, if we get Marsh Casualties, we'll want to pick off the Snapcaster Mage to rebuild. Yeah. That's fine. I think we now want to pick off the Snapcaster Mage. Maybe not. I'll make the decision later. I think we have the leverage to do that. Thief of Sanity. Question is, do I want to Pyroblast that or Lightning Bolt that? I think I want to Bolt that. Do I want to Pyroblast that or Bolt that? I have a Delver on top. Maybe I want to just Pyroblast this. Yeah, I'm going to Bolt it. I want these as like backup. Here's a Delver. The top card's Pyromancer. Don't really want that. But the Delver helps us rebuild here a little bit. Like, we've already like gotten multiple cards out of these Fairy Rogues, so we're fine taking this line. Snapcaster Mage. I'll Pyroblast that. Counter target spell if it's blue. That one. Fatal Push. Push my token. Okay. Oh, there's a creature on top of our deck. I think I'm fine making this trade. Like, we've already gotten card advantage from this Bitterblossom to the point where it's like fine. We have an empty board now, and I can pick up this Young Pyromancer. And we have this Spell Pierce's backup. So that's pretty nice. What is this? Oh, wow. Is this Spell Pierce getting equity? Okay. Alright, I'm here for it. Okay. I think there's more red cards than black cards in my deck, even now. Spell Pierce that. No, thank you. Always yield. Is this going to work? Or do you have another Spell Pierce? Is your last card a Spell Pierce? It is not. Push that. Yeah, it's pushed. They're trying to race me on the Bitterblossom plan here. Try to kill me with my own Blossom. Not usually a plan that works, opponent. Not usually a plan that works. Not really sure Wasteland does anything, but I don't think it necessarily hurts. So we're going to Wasteland them. Oop. What's up? Spell Pierce on 5 seems optimistic. Well, don't you feel silly? Don't you feel silly, Teddy? Very, very silly. Alright, if you whiffed, I think you're really dead. Alright, that's something, I guess. Pushing tokens doesn't feel great. Sure. True-Name Nemesis. Well? The question is whether or not I extend this into it. I think I do. They have, like, a draw step. They don't have that many things, I think, still in their deck that kill me, so I'm just gonna, like, play a True-Name. It gets me max blown out, but, like, we're already, like, kind of riding the line on this Bitterblossom. I just want to give them as few draw steps as possible to get out of this. And if they one draw step me, then I'm dead. Like, you got me. Alright, that's a Delver Secrets. We're not gonna play the Delver. Right click, attack with all. Put you to 1. Go! Now we have a lot of lethal threats. Every creature's a lethal threat now. We done? We done here? Dotsy's me. You got it. You got my Delver. GG's. Alright, we pulled out the 3-2. Let's see. Yeah. Pulled out the 3-2. Our 2 losses were to Agraloam. No, not Agraloam. We lost to Moderate, Prison, and Burn. And both those matches are really close. I was talking about Burn. If we drew our deck the other way, then we would have probably won. But we didn't. And against Mono Red, I punted. a match that was probably winnable. I think we were favorable to win. We weren't like a lock to win, but I think we were favorable to win. So I think match 1 we wouldn't have won in any like if I played like better. I don't think. I think I played fine in match 1 and we were just gonna lose. So I think we could have 4-1 this league, but I played bad in match 3 match 3 against Mono Red. And we kind of bodied the Thief of Sanity deck, but it didn't seem terribly good, so that makes a lot of sense. Our other wins were against Agrolome and Elves. Surprised we bodied Elves. I guess we have a billion cards for it, but I don't know. Deck felt pretty good. I mean, like I said, we probably should have 4-1'd. Let's go back to the deck. Oop. Probably should have 4-1'd. Not having a basic damn island in the deck was criminal. Just like consistently bodied for not having a basic island in the deck. I think I would pretty easily, if we're playing 19 lands, I think I pretty easily want one of these Volcanics to be an island. That was like the glaring change to me, is that this card just felt uncastable half the time because we just got like Wastelanded and trophied, and I just felt like an idiot. And like against Mono Red, just not having the island was criminal. Not having the island was criminal. I would put the island in the deck. Other than that, Stifle felt nice. Pyromancer looked surprisingly good. I was not ready for it to look as good as it did in those games, but I guess after board, we have some pretty efficient stuff going on. The 3 True-Names were great. The Gurmag was great. Like, having access to Gurmags at all was nice, and like having access to one specifically was pretty good. I don't know. The Dark Confidants I'm not super sold on, but they looked pretty good. They're like, there were some games where they did not look bad at all. I'd like to know what the average CMC of this deck is, but that's probably math for another time. I like the Clique. The Bitterblossoms are fantastic. Edict's great. Surgical. The Cage I'm not sure about, but whatever. It's there. Electrickery is good. If I were to change the sideboard at all, the questionable cards to me, I think, are this and this. Not that this is like a bad card for a lot of matchups. It's just like, maybe it's probably supposed to be another Electrickery. Like, this card's kind of expensive to cast, but I don't know. I think Electrickery is pretty good right now, too. Or it could be a Marsh Casualties. We have a bunch of Undergrounds in our deck. It could reasonably be a Marsh Casualties. That card can be kind of hard to cast sometimes. Especially like with us bringing all these red cards in. But overall, I think you'd want it to be like something kind of good against these creatures matchups. And like the fact it sticks around is kind of nice. But I think this card's also kind of weird. I would probably just want a 3rd Surgical or a Flusterstorm. Like, the fact this isn't a Flusterstorm is kind of a tilt. So yeah, no. I think that's the first change I would make. I would make this a Flusterstorm. And this would be either another Electrickery or itself. I don't mind Staticaster that much. But yeah, that wraps up Stifle Bob Grixis Delver. Second Angler? I'm not putting a second Angler in my Dark Confidant deck. I'm kind of tilted to have the first, to be honest with you. But whatever. I mean, I guess it's a calculated risk, but it sucks. That will do it for this video as well. We finished up in 4 hours and 38 minutes, about half of what last week's stream was, if I remember right. But thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all if you stuck around from Zachary Cantor's stream. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed the content, jam that follow button. If you're on YouTube, jam that subscribe button. Easiest way to support me. Doesn't cost you anything. Helps me out. Helps grow my channel. And let you know when I go live or post more videos, depending on which platform you're on. Shilling Time beneath my face are the sponsors for both this stream and Team Nova. They're all fantastic. I highly recommend you check out their stuff. I personally would not shill for somebody that I did not think that their quality of product was good. So I think I legitimately could sit here and talk all day about how great my sponsors are. But I'm going to try to keep it short. ManaTraders.com. There should be a link both in the panels below and in the description below if you're on YouTube for a referral link for Mana Traders. You can just click that and type Team Nova MTG when you go to sign up. Get 15% off your first 3 months. The service is fantastic. I've used their service for the entirety time I've been playing Magic Online, and it's great. I used it before we got sponsored by them. It was part of the reason I was like just trying to convince people to get sponsored by them. I think their service is fantastic, and I would love to try to just preach the word of Mana Traders to everybody. So they are absolutely fantastic. Please use their stuff. It's the easiest way to get better at Magic if you're using Moto at all. It's just like be able to play any deck. The In-Game's a store in Charlottesville. It's local to a couple of our players, and they've done a lot to help us out. They do have an online storefront. You can check out their wares. It doesn't really cost you anything. Go click around, check out what they have to offer. They're, they're a fantastic store. They're doing a lot for us. I'm really happy to support them. We are doing a giveaway, and part of that product's coming from them. And we have Inklin Customs, which is an artist that follows around a lot of the SCG Tour. She was at MC Cleveland, doing a bunch of stuff there. She's very active on Twitter, and you can kind of see what she's doing. She made tokens of all the Platinum Pros, so that's pretty sweet, and that's really nice of her. I don't think she did that at any cost to them. And that was just kind of something to give back to the Platinum Pros who, weren't doing so hot as the last was it before the MPL started existing. So she's just a good person. She does great artwork. Her tokens are awesome. You can pick up her stuff at most SCG Tour events, and you can buy it online on her website, which is also in the panels below or in the description if you're on YouTube. Last but not least, Hipsters of the Coast is a website that'll keep you updated on all the stuff happening in Magic. They also have podcasts and articles for you guys to read if you want to get better at Magic. I myself wrote an Nexus of Gates article on there. I'll probably be writing there from here on out, as they are our sponsor. But they're fantastic. Their stuff's all great. They even have some merch you can check out. Easiest way to support me without spending any money, go on there, check out some of their stuff, read some of their articles, check out what they have to offer. They're a fantastic sponsor. We're very happy to represent them. And that'll do it. Thank you all for your support.